Hi, I'm Edie.
I'm Judy.
And
together we're the Rainbow Grannies.
Yay!
Woo!
Hey, well, we are so grateful and so lucky today. We had a wonderful experience with guests on Zoom. Amanda, I really want to thank you very much for coming in and getting this started here.
Yes. You fought the battle of like letting people, telling people that you're out, right? And saying, I'm gay, right?
Yep.
Let me ask you, how did you feel about when transsexual came out and all the names of the different stuff of LGBTQ? When all that stuff came out, how did you, let's be honest, did you feel like, great, now they're going to ruin it more for the gay community?
No.
Or let's be honest.
It didn't bother me at all.
No, not at all. I mean, again, you said you were political when you came out, right? I mean, when you were young. I was extremely political. So yes. I was 18, 19 years old, and I went right into this LGBT political organization. And I also listened to my elders, right? I was 18. There were people in their 40s, people older than that. I listened to their experiences, and they gave me history. They said the first Pride March in Pittsburgh was led by drag queens. And for me, I thought, wow, that's great. They weren't hiding. They were out there. They led the first Pride Parade. They were very, very brave and courageous to do that. And so I jumped in, just honoring everybody who was out, who paved the way for us. So what happened for me is that there is a lot of prejudice in the LGBT community. And I was shocked by it. And I remember when we were having a Pride Parade, and there was, there were people, well, mostly talking about drag queens, and they said, no, we don't want them. And I thought, what do you mean? I mean, dykes on bikes lead the parade. Then we've got drag queens who are out there out front. When AIDS was reaching its peak, people who were HIV positive or AIDS, they were leading the parade. It was kind of like, this is about all of us. So another comment I heard in more recent years that surprised me is I heard from a very butch woman who said, I don't understand why butch women want to transition and be men. They should just be proud of themselves as being butch lesbian. And I told her, do you really think that they're a butch lesbian and not transgender? Like they really don't see themselves as men? Who would go through all the turmoil of changing your gender and changing your life and changing how people, respond to you? Who would do that because they're ashamed of being a butch dyke? I said, you got to listen to people. If somebody says, I'm transgender, you got to listen to them.
That's right.
That's
right. That's right.
Someone who's on her profile. It's something I don't understand prejudice because I don't understand why people don't listen. And I guess it's that they're so afraid of themselves. They're so afraid and insecure in themselves. That's what makes them kick back.
To be honest, it's people like that get on my nerves though, because it's like not a lot of people like that understand that if it wasn't for a trans person of colour, the first Pride wouldn't have even happened.
I'm sorry.
That's true. We wouldn't have Pride celebrations without a trans person of color.
Yes.
Like we have a long way to go. We're still battling for rights to be able to go use the right bathroom for trans people. There's still a long way to go.
It is a bit easier over here in like the UK because it is more accepted, but
it's terrible.
It's still a big battle with like parental figures when you come out, because when I came out as bi to my mum, I basically got, well, one of these days you're gonna have to choose. You can't have both.
And you did choose.
Yeah, I hate that.
Because like I'll say for myself, I know that I'm a butch lesbian, okay, because I don't like girly things. And I get asked a bunch of times, a bunch of questions. Why do you dress like a man if you're a girl? And if you like women, why do women go with you if you look like a boy? They can go with a man instead. Well, I dress like a boy, so men don't look at me. Okay.
Well, see, I do occasionally wear feminine clothes. I'm like, one day I'll put a necktie on, and the next day I'll put a dress on. And as far as wearing something tight, like right now I have these spandex capris on, and I don't put them on so that I look hot for a man. I put them on so that Judy likes it, you know, and it makes me feel good, you know, and that's
Mhm.
it. So it's not about, I never even think about when I'm walking in the store and I have these pants on. It doesn't even go through my mind that a man is looking.
Mhm.
I
Oh,
call
they
my
are,
I
girl.
call you and say, what the hell you looking at?
So,
Amanda, you only heard half of mine. I came out as bi, but I've also come out as trans. As trans this year.
good for
Okay.
you. That's
So you told your parents that and your family. How did they take that?
No, they didn't really react much.
So Nate, so Amanda, Nate has just recently come out to his mother. He had come out as bisexual a while back, and you know everybody was kind of dealing with that. So it's only been less than probably a month that he actually came out with to his mother. So we've talked about, you know, how the adjustment of it is, you know, when you have a baby and you think you got a baby girl all these years, and all of a sudden, you know, the baby girl says, girl, I'm a baby boy, you know, it
That's
is,
great.
there's a death of the child that takes place, and a lot of times it takes a while for these parents to heal and make their way through it, you know.
That's
So Nate, whatever issues you may be going through with your mother and everything like that, we're going to hope that that all works its way out real nice and everything. But you do, you understand, just like everybody else, that it's got to be a real adjustment for you.
for my story. I started coming out as trans around 4. I told my mom that I didn't feel like I was a male. I felt like I was a female. And she said for me to wait until I was older. So I didn't know about what trans was until junior year of high school, which was 2011, 2012. And I came out to my mom as trans and my stepfather.
Are you going to get both surgery done? Or are you going all the way?
Male to female surgery and female to male surgery are not where they should be, in my opinion. And
Right.
I don't feel that I
In
want to have
technology.
it.
That's not high in technology.
Yeah,
yet.
thank you. It's not good enough for me to feel safe getting the surgery. So I'm non-binary trans feminine. A lot of people don't understand the word non-binary, but when I explain it, I don't identify as a binary gender, and I also don't identify on the binary at all. So that's how I explain it. And everybody gets confused because they're like, you can't be trans and non-binary at the same time. And I'm like, you can't tell somebody how to live their life.
Bye-bye, guys. Thank you.
Oh,
Thanks for joining us. I want you to make sure you subscribe so that you can get a notification each and every time we put up a video. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.